But okay, tell me which game in this I should open first.
Only one game I played today, no? Only one game I played.
Okay, but in yesterday game also you wanted to ask something.
Yeah, but I should write it down what I want to ask. It's out of my head now.
Okay.
Yesterday what I wanted was something.
Okay, so this board you are able to see, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, start.
Okay, right now, when this bishop capture your bishop, you should capture with your rook because your queen is good on this diagonal.
Acha, okay.
So
1 second, capture with my rook. Whenever it comes on that 8 or 1.
there is no specific rule, but in this position, if you capture with a rook, then
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
better.
Very
Because
true.
your queen
I read an
is
article where they say you can't memorize in chess. It is according to position.
Yes, yes. So there are few things that, of course, you have to remember according to memory, but most of the time it is based on the real position on the board.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, okay.
After capturing, I remembered, oh, my rook I should have moved. Fast, fast.
Okay, right now, that this bishop came on this and it is attacking your knight, right?
Yes.
So this you should calculate in advance. Suppose if you play h6 to attack this bishop, then you should capture. What will happen if this bishop capture your knight? Then you have to capture with this pawn. And then you will have double pawn on f7 and f6, and then this file will be open. So right now, to avoid double pawn on this f file, you can simply play bishop e7. Like for example, what happened in the game, h6 and then bishop capture. Now you have to capture with a pawn.
Yes.
So now you won't be able to castle on this side because this file is already open.
Open.
So, and to avoid this, you can simply play, for example, okay, let's. Yeah, so if you play bishop e7, then if this bishop captures, then you capture with your bishop.
Yes, this is a safe position. I can castle on both the side, like whenever I want to.
Yes.
Because
So right now your king can castle on this side. This bishop is very good on this diagonal.
yes.
This pawn is attacked by this bishop and also this knight.
Okay. This was on g6, no? G6 bishop. I should attack with what? Okay.
So in this kind of position, whenever your knight is attacked, always defend your knight with this move, bishop.
Okay.
This is always better.
Now one more thing in this, I
Yes.
could have moved my knight, right?
Where?
Any position, like because the knight was in danger, I could have moved it somewhere safer.
Okay,
so in say aage anywhere.
Yes, so
like
in
I
this
can
kind,
move to E. Sorry.
yeah, so in this kind of position, you should not move your knight.
Okay.
Because first your knight on f6 is good. If you keep moving this, then you are violating your opening principle. Avoid moving same piece twice.
Okay.
So,
even though it's under attack.
So if it is under attack and if this knight can be saved by this bishop, then you should always go for saving with bishop. Because
Okay.
because what will happen is, because if this bishop captures, then your bishop will get developed. And also if you keep moving this knight is saved, but this bishop is really strong on this diagonal.
Yes.
And also this knight may be attacked again and again by some pawns, maybe some knight. So
Queen also is there. Okay.
so it will take 2-3 moves for you to keep moving this knight here and there. So it's better just simply play your bishop, and now everything is nicely protected.
Okay.
And now
Supposing I was playing white. One more question, sorry.
yes, please.
Now, supposing I was playing white here,
Yes.
I should have gone back. My bishop I should have saved, right?
When?
Anyway, no, like it is on g5. I am playing white. Supposing I have to play white.
Okay, now you played white. Suppose I played bishop e7 now.
So I will not capture. I will go piche. I will go to h4.
Now you don't need to go anywhere because your bishop is not attacked by anyone.
Yes.
Now you can
Okay.
maybe, as white, simply do the castling, or maybe develop this,
And go around. Okay, fine.
or maybe play this knight also there.
Yes.
So
Okay.
if after this bishop, suppose if you castle, and then if black plays this, then you can either decide to go there or you can decide to go back.
Okay.
Because because right now you have to calculate. For example, if you go to h4, then black may also decide to go this.
Oh,
And now this bishop does not have any square to go.
any place to go. Right. And going to the corner is a bit
So it's better if you just go maybe there.
this side. Okay. Like yesterday's game, my bishop was in that corner, no? Not to take in the corner in the beginning.
Yeah, all the pieces in the center are more stronger and better.
Then, yes. Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay, right now, why this bishop there? Like there is no one to attack.
I thought the next move will be queen. I will take queen.
No, but why your opponent will do this blunder mistake? Because now white can simply play this. And now you have to come back.
Come back. I'll go beyond pitching. Okay.
So in this kind of position, when you are thinking where to develop this bishop, always try to develop somewhere in the center.
Okay.
And somewhere in the center, and keeping an eye on the nearby square where the king has castled.
Okay.
So bishop on d6 will be better than bishop on b4 right now, because if you go to b4, then this c3 can come and attack your bishop, and then again you have to waste one more move to come back.
Yes.
So it's better to develop your bishop in the center and try to keep an eye nearby square of the king.
Okay.
Because in the middle game and in the end game, this bishop will be more stronger by keeping an eye nearby the king.
Okay.
And your opponent played the same move that I was saying. And now he will play this. Oh, he did not play.
I was not capturing that pawn on d4.
But you can't capture because queen is there.
Queen is there. Yeah, I was keeping an eye. Otherwise, my first few games, if you remember, I would I will capture.
If you capture, you will lose your knight.
Yes.
This move is really good. Okay. Okay, check. Okay.
This also here.
Yeah, right now it's a check. You didn't have any option then capturing the queen. Because suppose if you move your king away, then white will capture your queen.
Yes. And
So
if I had my rook here also, that also it will capture. I was keeping an eye on my queen for
yeah,
once.
so in this kind of position, when black queen gave the check, and at the same time is it attacking your queen, and if your queen is undefended, then you should always capture the opponent.
Okay. But I could have saved my queen, no?
How?
See, my rook is here. I could come to, yeah.
Yeah, tell me where.
But anyway, I lose my queen. D7
Okay, d7, white capture your queen.
queen. Again, the same problem. Okay.
So only move was that you capture the queen.
Jud. Okay.
But right now,
This was blunder. This was real blunder I did. I thought the queen is gone, so I captured the pawn.
yes, so be careful of this knight.
Be careful of this, yes. Especially this knight moves, no, are very like, what do you say?
Yes,
Galloping horses.
knight moves are very difficult to
Yes.
imagine. And this
The
this
moment the
Vishwanath Anand is very good player.
Acha. Okay.
Okay, okay, good.
How are these moves?
These are
Talk about.
really good moves. You are giving a nice fight even after losing your knight.
Okay, thanks.
Hmm.
Just keeping an eye on that knight on F5 knight. I was keeping an eye. Later in the game, I missed.
Yeah, maybe right now you can go there.
Yeah. See, I was avoiding this 4, H4, because this knight is here, no? I was nicely keeping watch on this knight.
Yes, yes. So
Yeah.
like when your bishop is nicely there, your rook is giving check. You can bring other rook also to give check.
All other rook I could have brought here, right?
Yes, yes.
But then the knight is here, no? F5 knight is there.
No, but this
I was counting this.
no, your this f5 knight can only reach there, not on this square.
Oh, it can't capture the pawn. No, no, on this side. Supposing E3, no?
E3, E3 is this.
Here. Yes. First I move my knight there, give check, right? This
Uh,
position.
you don't have a knight.
No, no, sorry, rook. My rook on G. First, from here you tell me what I should have done, right? If I move my G, okay, I move this.
So right now, maybe the better move is just go there and give check.
Give check. And the king, where it will go. Okay.
So like when you are attacking, keep attacking, but with proper calculation.
Okay. Just a second. I am writing down all whatever you are teaching me. Otherwise, I keep forgetting. Yeah, continuous. I was worried about this knight on f5.
No, right now, like when you have this kind of position where
Hmm.
you have a rook on the same file as the king,
Hmm.
then you should give discovered check. Like for example, you can simply capture this pawn and then it's a check.
Yes, I think later I did this, I think. Okay.
And now king, suppose where king will go, uh, it doesn't
Go
have a
behind
good square.
first.
Because now your PCs are very active.
Yes.
So now if this check comes, then suppose, let's see, suppose if white king goes there, then mm, then I think you can give one more check. King goes there. Uh, you can go there to attack this knight. This rook will come there.
Hmm.
Then you
This happened later in the game. Yes. This.
and so now I don't think white will be able to save this knight.
No, no. It captured my one rook. It captured, and after that, it was all running all over the board. No, you didn't have a look at my game. No, you would have.
Okay, right now you can simply capture this bishop or this knight.
But that rook is there, no, on the right.
Okay, if this rook capture, you capture with your rook.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to calculate how many pieces you are attacking. You have one bishop,
Okay.
rook. So you have two pieces who is attacking this knight, right?
Yes.
And how many defenders?
Leave, leave one. And my
Only
bishop
one.
also under attack with that other knight on f5.
So that is why you capture with your bishop.
Okay, okay.
And now,
Okay.
now if this rook captures, then you capture with your rook.
Okay, and with both my rook I can.
Now you should be
Okay.
easily able to win.
No, I didn't do that.
And suppose if this rook doesn't capture, then you're attacking this rook also.
Yes, this was a really good move.
And even if you don't want to capture with your bishop, you can capture with your rook also. Because now, for example, if this knight captures your bishop, then you capture the rook.
Okay. I should save my rook at any cost.
Yeah, if you have a chance, then you can save.
Yes.
So this kind of calculation you should be able to do now that
Okay.
you have a two pieces who's attacking one and there is only one defender.
Only one piece. Okay.
So now you are at this level where this kind of tactics should be easily coming to your mind.
Yes.
So next time, whenever this kind of position is there, always try to calculate how many pieces are attacking, how many are defending.
Okay.
Yes. So the move that I was saying is right now available. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Right now your rook is under attack,
Yes.
and okay, what you should do right now?
Save my rook.
Okay. So in this kind of position, you have an intermediate move.
Intermediate.
Intermediate move.
Okay.
Like intermediate move is a move before doing a main move. For example, your main target is to save your rook.
Yes.
But before saving your rook, you will do some other move. And that other move generally comes with a check.
Okay.
Like for example, if you capture this knight,
Yes.
then this is a check and your rook is nicely defended by this bishop.
Yes.
And when the king moves somewhere else, then you save your rook.
Okay.
Or even you can capture this rook first and let this knight catch it. Because now you
Okay.
have this attack also.
Okay. Okay.
So these kind
All
of,
these calculations are very important.
yeah, this is what we are, training tactics. Tactics are very, very important.
Hmm. Mhm.
Okay, what did you do in the game? You did the same. Okay.
Oh, I did. I thought I saved mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the
Sometimes my moods sometimes are really appreciable. Sometimes blunders.
yeah, but those moves that are good, that you should be aware that those moves are good.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God, my rook gone. Check. क्या करे अभी?
This game you should have won. Why did you lose this game?
I lost my rook.
No, right now you have two rook, you have so many pawns, and your opponent has only one knight.
I was not taking care of my pawn at all. I was just after my. I lost so many of my days.
This is like right now.
I should go for queen. No, at this move, what I should have done? Actually, the time matters. The thing is, it was hardly 3 minutes left. Now check the time.
No, right now you have 8 minutes.
Okay, so what I should have done with this 8-10 minutes when I have?
Now though, like you have two rooks, it should be very, very easy for you to checkmate the opponent king because you have two rook.
Yeah, and also I should go for a queen, no? This middle D pawn, D1, I can straight away go up.
Yeah, that also you can go, but when you have a two rook, you can keep giving check and this king will get caught somewhere.
Yeah, I was after the king. You continue with this match, match I'm telling you.
Okay,
Game.
so like there is no need to play this. You can simply capture this pawn and give check.
It will come here.
If it comes there, then
Yes, I have to move one of this. Yes,
and if it
then it
goes
moves
there,
there.
then you keep giving check. If it is goes there, bring your rook.
Acha, this one I could have brought. Yes,
Now it's a checkmate.
yes. I should learn this pawn movement, no?
Yeah.
I was not utilizing my pawn at all. Like later on, I think I moved my C and B. C and D.
And also when you have a rook, you should keep them on the same file or same rook, same file or same rank,
Okay,
because rook should be always connected. Then they are so
connected.
powerful.
Yes. Running all over the board because it's not connected.
Yeah, it's not connected, and now your rook is under attack.
Yes.
So you should have saved this rook.
I'm after the knight now. I forgot the king.
No, why you did not capture now? Like now you gave check,
Hmm?
and now king goes to d5.
Okay. I
Now,
should have captured this. Yes, the king can't capture. No. So I done this, game over. No?
now it's a game over because now you have already learned checkmate with one rook. That we have done.
Yes.
Okay, right now, how will you do? Tell me your moves. Like suppose if black, white goes there, I'm playing as white and you are playing as black.
What I will do is C rook. I will move to RC5. Am I
Rook
doing it correctly?
C5.
Hmm. Memory poor. Am I right? Rook on C5.
So you are controlling this rank, right?
Yes.
And your target should be push this king on the this last rank.
Yes.
So if you go to C5, this king can come there.
Okay.
So in
First I
this,
move my king.
like I will show you, you can just keep opposing this king and the king goes there, then bring other rook on the extreme.
Yes.
And whenever this king come in front of your king, then give the check.
Okay.
Because
We
these
did.
three squares are controlled by your own king.
Yes.
And he has to go down.
Okay.
And whenever it goes down, always you go near.
Okay.
And if it is
King
attacking,
come to this end. Yes. Now I remember.
and whenever it come in front of your king, then again give check.
Okay.
Again in front, then you again give check.
So when it comes before the king, I should keep giving check.
Yes, because yes.
What was the idea?
So the idea is because right now your king is controlling these three squares.
Okay.
And right now, if you give check, this king won't be able to come down.
Okay.
And that is why now this king is forced to go up.
Up. Yes.
And your idea is that only. You want to make this king reach on this rank.
Yeah.
So this you practice at home again and again. Checkmate with one rook.
Yeah, I'll do this. Listen,
Because
yesterday, both the things I'll do. This I totally forgot now. Oh my God.
so right now game would have ended if you have captured this knight simply.
Arey. Just get a glass of water. Excuse me.
Yes, please. Yes, so okay. Now again you have chance of capturing this knight. You can simply give check, and then wherever the king moves, you again capture the knight.
Yes.
And then you can checkmate with one rook.
Yes. I lost my mood when my rook was captured. पीछे मत देखो.
Yeah, now your rook is gone. So like you should be very careful with knight because like you are planning to come there, right?
Yes.
Then you should calculate in advance. This knight can go there and double attack.
Double attack. Yes.
So this should not be a surprise. You should calculate.
Yes. No, no. See, I will see as now today's game, at least I was keeping a watch on my queen. So tomorrow on rook, on knight. So slowly I will join everything.
Yes, slowly you have to keep a watch
Yeah.
on every piece.
And now at least the bishop this, not very expert, but at least I have an idea like this is going to capture this one. But knight, I am very, very bad with this knights.
Yeah. Okay. So
It's actually
and
my game, no? Yeah, this was yesterday's. Yesterday, what
Okay.
I wanted to ask. Yesterday also some like this only some mistake I wrote. Remove the name. Mm. Last 3 minutes are terrible for me.
Now you are blocking your own bishop.
Yes.
So just be careful. Like you can develop
Yeah.
there.
Yes.
Yeah. So first you go there and then you went there.
Then I'm going there. And
So you can
thinking,
straight away go there.
yeah. Mhm. Why I got so many pieces I lost.
Why you are doing this pawn moves? Like there is no need right now. What is happening on this side? Nothing.
Mhm.
This
I could have captured this. No, 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 that is there. Okay.
these pawns will protect your king.
King. Yeah.
And this is also one of the principle in the opening. We should not move our pawn unnecessarily.
Yes.
So this pawn first goes to g4 and then go to g4 without any reason because nothing is happening there. So right now you can simply play mate.
Sometimes I don't know which piece to move. I will move some piece.
If you
At this
have to,
stage, I didn't know what to move. So that I moved my. I could have done this bishop, queen.
no, right now, if you don't know, like if you are not able to think what to move, you can simply play a3, attack this knight with your pawn.
Okay. So whenever like I'm at a junction where I don't know which piece to move, I should look at the opponent's piece and try to capture that, right?
Yeah, always try to look at your opponent weaknesses and whenever you like lose focus like what to do, always focus on basics. Remember what is the basic principles.
Yes.
So if you remember the basic well, then you will always have fallback option. Like for example, basic principle says you should not move your pawn.
Yeah.
And then if you remember this basic, you will never do this.
Yes. And without a purpose, there is no purpose also for moving that.
Yes. And
No
then
coin should be moved without a purpose. Okay.
yes.
Okay. I'll check this. I will. Oh, oh, oh. Hmm.
Okay,
I
why?
could have captured this one, no? But the queen was there, no? So I didn't capture that knight.
Yes, but why to capture this pawn also?
Because I wanted to give check with this. I have a rook.
Okay,
1, 2, 3. How many my pieces?
you have only
One,
two pieces who are attacking.
2. And my queen, I want to take my queen there, like yesterday's game.
Okay, but right now if you do this, he will capture with this and it will be a check.
Yes, check. Yes,
So you have to calculate all this.
God. Dot, dot, dot.
So in this you sacrifice everything.
Yes, it was not a very good game. Like today's game was, I felt a little better
Okay,
than
so
yesterday's.
In this position also, your black queen gave check, right?
Yes.
And at the same time, it is attacking your queen.
Yes.
And
I
your
should have captured. Huh?
yeah, and your queen is undefended.
Yes.
So that is why you have to capture. You don't have any other option.
Okay.
Because if you don't capture, if you move your king, then your opponent will capture.
Yes.
So this,
This I could have done. Array.
yeah, now game over. Okay. Okay, good. But it's good that you have progressed in your calculation.
Beginning, some of my moves are good. Beach may it is a bit of a gadbad. Then again, I don't know. I'll have to improve on all these basics.
Yes. No, it will come. Just try to remember them. Okay. Are you able to see the chessboard?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So this is a position for endgame practice. In this, white has to play, and you have to find moves for white, like continuous moves, and then play till the end.
Mhm. Okay. What should I play? My queen. I can't notice. Which one? I'm playing white, right?
Yes.
White. I can't go there. This will attack. तो क्या करेंगे? Any artist sacrifice one. Take that. Just want to wait. Okay. I can move only my double pawn. Nothing else is I can move. Move my king to f5. King f5.
Okay.
अरे अभी क्या करें? In chess, you can't go without a move. No, you have to make a move.
Yes. You can't pass.
You can't say I can't better without any runs.
If you don't want to move, the only option you have is resign.
Oh, what to do? I don't. Other than king, I can't move anything. Can't go anywhere. Okay, king comes to. Then this will come. Then what do I do? One of my pawn I have to sacrifice. They'll be pushing me backwards. I have to go forward. Okay. Okay, G6. King G6. I will capture this one. तो क्या हुआ? G7. King cross G7. Yeah. अरे फटाफट it's coming down. I should have moved here. None of my pawn can come down now. I should have just done with my king only. No, it's not possible. क्या करें?
Okay, you want to do something else in the beginning?
No, go ahead. No, no
No,
punishment.
we
Nothing will get
we
done.
will
No, I can't.
continue. We will try everything that comes to your mind. Then only you will learn.
Okay.
So you tell me your move. You can take any move back and forth or just change. Just tell me whatever possible thing you can try.
Will move my king. King f5.
King f5. Okay.
Okay. Down. Chicken. King e4.
King e4. Okay.
All my queen lost. क्या करे अभी? d4. King d4.
King d4. Okay.
Now see, you have 3 pieces, right?
Yes.
I am attacking a7. So I thought you will move that. Okay. Now if I draw that diagram, तो क्या हो रहा है? This is coming here. This is coming here. But my only 2 pawn है, when that will be under attack. क्या करें? Comes here. Comes here. Comes here. It's 1 or 2. will attack my pawn. Yeah. Okay, चलो क्या करें? c4. No. b5. King b5. Oh. So a5 king captures, but now it is so far away. Gone. I should have been near my pawn then. Gone.
Okay. Now you want to try anything else?
What I will do is,
So now you go to your idea. First target is that this pawn is running.
yes,
Second thing is this king is capturing these pawns.
yes.
So now you know what is the danger and now you have to think.
And I can't capture any of these two pawns, no, on g7 or h6.
You can capture, but you have to create that situation where you can capture. Like right now you can't capture, but maybe later.
I can't move here. I can't go 1, 2, 3, 4. There.
So you try all the possible moves that comes to your mind, and when you tried everything, then I will tell you the first move only.
Okay.
And then after that first we will think again.
e6 goes there, that will be attacked. Then where should I go? I will attack this pawn. And then it can come. Okay. e6. How I have to write? e7.
Okay, so this move is the first move that you found.
Yes.
So that is the right move to start.
Okay.
Okay, so now there are various things that is there. We will try all of them. Like for example, first thing is that black king can capture.
Yes.
Second thing is black can go there.
Okay.
Third thing is black can go there.
Oh.
So we will see all these three options and I will start with one of them. So for example, if black king goes to king g8, now you have to think.
It can't come here. It can't come here. My king can't come this side. Will come 1, 2, 3. Because the pawn is there. If I capture this, I can't capture any of this. Okay, I move my e5, e6.
There is a better move.
Better move is the king can't come this side. No f6, it can't come. It can't capture this. It can't go to these three places. What to do? Now if I go to e8, my e7 goes to e8. e8.
Okay, what will happen if you go to e8?
I'll take a queen.
And then?
Nobody to attack.
Now it's checkmate.
Yes.
Because this square is defended by both your king and the queen, and
Yes.
this is
Yes.
defended by your king.
Yes. I'm looking at that that one row I am missing out. One rank. Okay.
Yes. So now after you played e7, if king goes to g8, then it's winning for you.
Yes.
Okay. Now we will look at second option. What if king goes to e8?
Oh, oh, oh. We'll capture g7. King cross g7. King cross g7.
Okay. After king capture on g7, black suppose if capture your pawn now.
King will capture this pawn on h6.
Okay. And suppose if black plays a5.
I want to give space to my pawn here. So what I will do? King to g6.
Okay. a4.
Now my h6.
a3.
Oh, even 2-2. Sorry, I was very farther away. Okay, h7.
a2.
h8.
Okay.
Oh,
Now,
both have got a queen. What I should do is, if I give a check here, I have to give a check. come to G7, Queen G7 check, and it will come here. Okay, no problem. G7, Queen G7.
Okay.
No, I should have moved my king that time. No, then the pawn would be under attack. Okay, fine. H8, Queen H8. We bring this to F6. What will happen? F6. Then you can't do there. Then E8 can go. F Queen to F6.
Okay.
Okay. The pawn will move to E6. E6.
Okay.
This one goes here. Okay. E7. Okay. I can capture your queen.
Yes.
Yes.
So in
Right?
this kind of position, when the queen is on the same file but blocked by this pawn, and if you can move this pawn and it comes with a check, then it is a discovered attack.
Discovered attack. Yes.
And now this black queen can't capture your queen because it is a check.
Yes.
And whenever the king moves, then you capture the queen.
No. See, the same position. Your black queen can't capture mine. Acha, because okay. I'm thinking I will take with my king.
Because it's a check.
Yes.
So black has to first save his king, then
Yes.
take off queen.
Yes. Even if it was not a check, supposing it was not a check.
If it is not a check, then it can simply capture your queen.
I will take with my king, no?
Okay, but like for example, if king goes there and now if you move,
Yes. Okay.
then it will be
A bit difficult. Okay. So the previous move was good. Okay.
yes.
Got it.
So
Okay.
after this check, suppose if black king goes there, like right now you have an extra pawn, but it will be very difficult for you to win this game because your opponent also has one queen.
Yes.
So, but it was nice the way you found. So let's see. 8. Okay, right now the best move is I think you can play E6 now. Maybe to open this diagonal.
Okay.
Because it was you who was getting the queen first.
Yes.
But right now I think your opponent will be faster. Like if you capture.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's
I've got 3 rows and it's got only 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see after E8. If you capture, he captures. Okay, if you play there, now we play this, you capture there.
This is also 3. 1, 2.
Yeah, still he is faster.
Yes.
Okay. After E8, you capture, he captures. And if you start playing this, you play there.
1, 2, 3. Maybe 2. 1 and 2.
He's also getting the queen. So, what to do? Okay, let's start giving check. There. Again, give check. He goes there. Again, give check. He goes there. Check. There. Check. Yeah, it will be very difficult to win right now.
Okay.
Okay, so but this is the idea. So idea is you move this pawn to force this king to move away.
Yes.
And if this king captures your pawn, then also the same idea works.
Yes.
This is how you calculate in the end game.
Yes.
Okay, good. So yeah, we will end our